Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first makeup tutorial of the spring season. I honestly thought this would be like the perfect look to bring in the spring season, spring makeup tutorials, and honestly it looks fantastic. I am obsessed with how it looks. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So I've changed up the way I do my brows a little bit, so I figured I would just show you guys how I do my brows right now, and then eventually I'll do a specific video on how I do my brows. But since my hair growth has grown, it's been pretty good, I figured it was time I show you guys how I do my brows now. So now that I have so much hair, I don't fully go in with a pencil or a dip brow, especially right now with the trend being so I still outline my brows like this, and then I just slightly fill them in, especially where I got little sparse areas still. And honestly, it's really just that simple. I'm pretty much done. And then obviously, once I finish both brows, I go in and clean them up. But, I mean, it's so much easier now, and it takes so much less time for me to do my brows now. And I actually like this. It doesn't look too harsh like I used to do. I mean, they still look really defined really well, but they don't look blocky, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go and then clean up my brows with the Dark Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base. This is literally nothing new anymore because I use this literally in almost every single time I do my makeup. This is what I use majority of the time. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Alondra LC BFF eyeshadow palette. This is what the palette looks like. I already did I did a full review on this collection. I'll leave it linked up here and also down below. But I really want to play with this shade. I feel like it's perfect for the spring. So yeah, we'll see what we come up with. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Malibu, and I'm just going to put this all over the crease and see if it's good enough for what I want. It's definitely pigmented, so that's nice. I'm just building it up until it gets to so I'm just building this color up and blending it upwards. This is such a pretty color and it's so pigmented, so it looks really, really nice. You see how beautiful this shade is blending out? I love this palette. This palette is really, really good. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I will leave it linked down below. But honestly, I love this palette. It has just a little bit of everything for summer, for spring, for fall. Okay, so then I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Virgo, and just place that on my lid. This is a very, very simple spring look, you guys. It's not too much. It's giving me Cinderella vibes, straight up. Honestly, that is pretty much it for the eyes. I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. For primer, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I've actually really been liking this one lately. It gives me a really nice smooth canvas to work with, and it's not too mattifying, so it doesn't feel like it dries up your skin. So I feel like even if you are like a little bit on the dry side, I think this will really work for you because it doesn't completely mattify. I feel like it just like really blurs everything out and just gives you like a really nice smooth canvas for the rest of your products to go on. For today's foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I've honestly really been loving hydrating foundations lately, and it's just something I really enjoy. You see how hydrating this is? Like, just looks so good on the skin. I did also review the new, well, it's a new obviously, but it's not a foundation. It's the skin tint that she came out with, and I actually really like that. And if you haven't seen my review on that, I'll leave it linked up here as well. But honestly, it's so freaking good. Just put a little more coverage on my nose. Yeah, I was pretty shocked that I actually like it because it's such a natural coverage. Like, it doesn't look too heavy. It doesn't even feel heavy on the face. And honestly, I really enjoyed it a lot. Something like I could definitely see myself wearing like an everyday kind of thing. I have this issue where like lately, because my allergies, my nose just starts to flare up and it's so itchy whenever I put any kind of product on. Okay, so do you guys see how hydrating and flawless this freaking looks? Like, it's just unbelievably good. So I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I've actually really been liking this concealer a lot lately. So, on there and right here. And then I'm going to go in with the Makeup Chef T17. Honestly, this is like my favorite brush to buff out my concealer under my eye. It just fits in so perfectly right under the eye. And honestly, it just does the job so well. You guys see how like easy it is to just like fit that right under the eye. Kind of drag this down a little bit. Like, I've been in this thing where like I barely use a sponge lately, and I'm really just using brushes right now. Obviously, using a sponge always has, like, for me, it's sometimes depending on like the product, a sponge is always better to use. But for concealer, honestly, like, this has been working so well for me. And this concealer, honestly, has become like my favorite. Like, you guys see how seamlessly it blends out, and the coverage is there, and it doesn't make me crease as much. I still crease naturally. I'm always gonna crease. Did I just see, like, oh my god, I'm just so obsessed with this concealer. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. It's been my go-to the last few times I've done my makeup. And I also use this powder now to set the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bronze and Blushing Duo. I've actually really been enjoying this. I didn't like it the first time, and I think it had to do with the foundation I was using. But I can no longer use that foundation. So I have the shade Stay Rosy and Yummy Toffee. This is what that looks like. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. And then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with this Milani palette. This is the Stellar Light highlighter palette, and this is in the 03 Rose Glow. So I'm going to go in with this middle shade, which is like a very golden undertone. And these are very, very pigmented. So, see how pigmented it is? So pretty. Go in with the same palette, and I'm going to take this icy white one for my inner corner. I'm going to go back into the BFF palette and go back in with Malibu and do my under eye. So I'm going to take a ColourPop cream gel liner, and this is in the shade Prance. These are like the only cream gel liners I really use. Okay, so for lashes, I'm going to be using the Beauty Creations 3D Foam Mink lashes, and this is in the style Cryptic. This is what these look like. They're super, super pretty. So I put my lashes on. And these are the lashes. These are Cryptic. I think they're so perfect for this look. So then I'm going to go in with a ColourPop Laby pencil, and this is in the shade Minuteman. And I'm going to slightly fill it in. And then I'm going to go in with my Dry Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Skinny Dip. And I'm not going to put it all over, I'm just going to put it mainly where I didn't put any lip liner. I'm going to go in with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. You just see how good and hydrated my face looks. Other than my nose. My nose looks like a freaking hot mess already, but that's just my nose. Can't really do anything about it. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go do my hair a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video for my first spring makeup tutorial. I honestly am obsessed with how this came out. I love the blues. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so excited that spring is finally here. I get to play with more bright, bold pastel colors, and I honestly love creating different looks with different colors. So I'm super excited for spring. So you will be seeing a lot more springy videos coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified every single time I upload, and give this video a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.